That is crazy. That was Max. Hey guys, it's Krystal, and I have here the new HomePods in both colors. We have the new midnight color and white. I have been an everyday HomePod user since day one, so I'm really excited to check out the new generation of HomePods. Really excited to see what this looks like. And as you can see, the box has a lovely picture of it. So we see what we're getting inside of here. There it is. Wow, that already looks darker than the previous one. This is it in the new midnight color, and it kind of matches all the other midnight Apple products, iPhone, the Macs. Now we get it in HomePod. It's kind of like the new space gray, and I am loving it. It's definitely more intense looking, but this is a HomePod itself. And as you can see, we can now detach the cable, which is a nice little bonus. Let's peel this off. There's our touch sensor. It is looking very clean. It's kind of more like sunken in, and we'll do a direct comparison with the previous one, but it is looking nice, very clean. Also slightly smaller. Inside of here, we have our cable, nice braided cord cable, also in midnight to match. Plug that right in. There we go. The HomePod is ready to set up. Our instruction manuals are in here. You know, here is the first generation of HomePod, side by side to the new. And yeah, as you can see, that space gray is definitely lighter. In terms of design, they are very similar looking, but there are some differences, like the touch surface up here on the new one is more sunken in. It also has our plus and minus symbol always there, versus here, when you plug it in, you see them, but with the new one, you always see where they are. And I really do like that the cable is detachable. Oh, they even look different on the bottom too. Which one's heavier? I can't even tell. So apart from color and some minor design changes, they don't really look all that different, but internally, there's a whole lot of new going on. The new HomePod has less tweeters and 2 less mics, but it should deliver much wider and clearer sound. We also have the S7 chip here, same as the Series 7 watch, which is gonna give us advanced computational audio. And compared to the previous HomePod, which had the 8.8 chip, which is the same as an iPhone 6, I mean, there's a huge jump here. So I'm excited to see what that is gonna sound like. Let's set it up and pair it for the first time. Here we go. There it is, that animation. It's taking up the whole touch screen. Hear that pair sound any second now. Whoa, there it is. There it is, HomePod. Okay. Hey, whoa, how are you doing?
Hello, I'm fine. Thanks.
What's the weather like today in New York?
Expect some clear skies in New York today. Daytime temperatures will hover around 55 degrees, with overnight lows around 35 degrees.
I was born from a melody, graced with the nature of heavenly energy.
That is crazy. That was max volume. Wow, just wow. I'm like right next to it too, so it's full blast at me. Everything just sounds so clear. Like I feel like I can really clearly hear everything that's going on in that song.
Now they're saying my name, saying it's so strange how the lights come on and I start to change, but they were never really paying close attention anyway.
Play Late Night Talking by Harry Styles.
Here's Late Night Talking by Harry Styles.
Reminisce each other, top down in the love seat, on the one with no sleep. Baby, let's just drive.
Play Después de la Playa by Bad Bunny.
Now playing Después de la Playa by Bad Bunny.
I know you know that you've been driving me insane. Tell me, do you like it, boy, when I...
Stop. Damn. Everything just sounds good. It just sounds so wide. This is just one HomePod too. I'm like used to the stereo pair setup for HomePod, and I feel like I can like just have one and still enjoy music listening just as much. It just sounds so much clearer. So good. Now clearly it's been a minute since we've had a new HomePod. This is actually the first refresh ever. So if you're wondering what is allowing it to deliver such great sound, let's break it down. Inside we have a high excursion woofer, a 4 microphone array, and 5 tweeters. That, in conjunction with the S7 chip, is what is allowing it to sound like magic. Now, because the HomePod is in the Apple ecosystem, it works so well with everything else in your home. Things like being able to do handoff with your iPhone to play something from your phone onto the speaker. That's possible thanks to the U1 chip, and it's even snappier and quicker now. You can also stereo pair it with your Apple TV or use it as a HomeKit hub. Now, feature-wise, there's a lot of things that have come over from the HomePod Mini to the new Gen 2 HomePod. Things like the U1 chip, which we've mentioned, but also the temperature and humidity sensor, which allows the HomePod to read the temperature and humidity levels of the environment that it's in. Now, because of its HomeKit functionality, that's where you can really take advantage of all these new features and set automations depending on maybe the time of day, or if it's getting too warm in your home, you can set an automation to close the blinds or change the thermostat. So here's the full setup. I have my HomePod stereo paired to my Apple TV 4K, and yeah, this is how I'm going to be listening to them every day. This is actually how the previous setup was, pretty much exactly. I had a white and a black, well, midnight on this side, space gray before, but this is the setup, and I feel like this is gonna be, you know, the home theater setup, just listening to music while I'm editing, Apple Fitness, oh, and Apple Sing now. So excited for that. Now, I really love having multiple HomePods just to be able to stereo pair them like this, but another great benefit is the ability to do multi-room audio. So if you're listening to music with one HomePod, you can stream that same music to all the HomePods in your home. And you can also use the intercom feature as well to be able to speak to another family member in another room with another HomePod. Now, something I really love to do with my HomePod minis is handoff, where whatever's playing on my phone, I could transfer it over to the HomePod just by getting close to it. And now we can do that with the new HomePod experience, so let's check it out. Now we're listening out loud. So I am loving the new HomePods and this setup. Not only do they sound a lot better and louder, but the whole experience is just more seamless and refined all around. Let me know in the comments below, are you guys picking up a new HomePod and building a setup around it as well? Let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and hasta luego.